You join me today in the Rasa Sayang resort here at Batu Feringhi in the island of Penang. This is a beautiful hotel and a beautiful resort. Chef and I are making some wonderful recipes in the garden. Today we're making onde onde. It's a sweet dessert with the palm sugar inside. It's got pandan flavor, it's got coconut flavor, everything you could want. Let's get on and make this dish. What's the difference?
Potato, they are yellow here, I tear off. And this one is it's red. Some of them is come in red, you see?
Both are sweet potato?
They are sweet potato. This one, how you do it, you just peel off the skin. Just peel off the skin and you steam it.
Steam it till
you don't boil it in the water,
No?
You steam it.
Because you lose the nutrients if you
lose
boil it?
everything and you get it soggy.
Yeah,
Steam
and then
it.
we got this beautiful
Yeah,
steamed.
this because they can
So this is beautiful and soft and tender.
very soft.
Okay.
Okay. So you can use a mini blender. Just blend the potato only.
Okay.
The sweet potato itself only.
Right.
After blending it, it's okay, smooth everything, and then you put it in a bowl.
Right.
When you put in the bowl, you get your glutinous rice.
Right.
The already machine and everything is fine. It's the flour.
So glutinous rice flour.
Flour.
Very
You can
fine.
use very fine. Yeah.
It's a short grain rice, yeah?
Short grain, but this one is a bit like a glutinous. When you boil it, it becomes elastic.
Yes.
Like this one, you make inside the potato just now when you blend.
Right.
You put it inside. You have to blend with the screw pine leaf.
Right.
Screw pine leaf, water, and the coconut milk.
Now that's the thicker?
No, that's the thicker coconut.
The thicker. Now sometimes in our cans in Australia and possibly elsewhere in the world it can be very thin. So look for the cans that have the coconut cream in. That way you'll have usually a mixture of the cream and the thinner milk. Makes a better consistency.
Consistency of the dough. You mix everything inside, you blend everything inside, you're going to get the color.
Right.
Okay, you put on the sieve. If you have a sieve, fine sieve, and then you pour the mixture just now.
Right.
Pour it inside,
Okay.
it will capture inside there.
Right.
You catch it up.
Squeeze
So
it.
you squeeze it.
So we've taken our liquids and we've squeezed out.
Squeeze it out.
And what do we end up with?
Something like this green color.
Okay.
And then you pour inside the flour
Right.
and the potato just now you mix together.
Okay.
You pour inside there.
Uh-huh.
Then there you start kneading
Okay.
with your hands.
Okay.
Stay a bit.
So we're going to end up with a liquid
liquid.
with all the flavors.
all
Now
the
we're going to
flavor.
add the rice
The
flour
glutinous rice flour
and
with
the
sweet potato.
sweet potato. So our starches are going in there.
Starch are going in there.
Right. We start to make that into a
dough.
A dough.
A dough. You
Okay.
knead it into a dough. Then slowly, if you think the dough is a bit hard,
Right.
you can add in a little bit of water
Right.
for your easy to work. When the dough is hard, when you do it, you're gonna crack.
Right.
Start cracking because we're gonna put the brown sugar inside. This is the gula melaka. This is the palm sugar.
This sugar here is the palm sugar which goes in the center. We've got a raw block of palm sugar here. Comes in Penang in these beautiful, what's this wrapped in, a leaf?
This is
or-
palm leaf.
Palm leaf.
Yeah.
And so you've taken this sugar and just broken it?
Yeah. I've broken the sugar.
Okay.
Chop it. You can chop it with a knife and make it
But-
into a small crumble.
But you can get this palm sugar pretty much in most countries, so shouldn't be too difficult. The palm sugar has a real, let me just, molasses, a real rich,
molasses,
rich but smoky sort of flavor to it, which is delicious.
Is it?
We have,
Once you make it become a dough like this.
right.
Then you can take a small portion, marble size. You can roll it up.
Now you see this, is this perfect?
Yes, yes.
Is this perfect? Now this dough, it has an elasticity. It almost feels like Play-Doh because there's not a lot of actual gluten. There's not glutenide.
This is gluten. This is gluten free.
But it's, technically.
This is
So
gluten-free.
although this is called glutinous rice, there is no gluten in there. But you have a fairly elastic feeling to the dough. And that comes from the glutinous rice. Gluten comes from the Greek word, I think, to mean gluey or sticky.
Sticky, yes.
Yeah, not from the bread. Show me one example.
I'll show you one example. You take the size doesn't matter. If
Right.
you prefer to have it big, it's okay. It's up to you.
Okay.
Some people rather have it small. It's up to you. Okay, you roll it like a ball.
Okay. Just making a little cup,
Yeah, like this.
thin towards the edges.
Yeah, thin foot. Then you bring the brown sugar here, the palm sugar inside. Then you wrap it up like this. 1,
Oh.
2, 3. You wrap it up. You press it the edge. Okay. You roll it back like a ball.
Mm-hmm.
And then you throw inside the water.
Okay.
Okay? Leave it there. When the thing is ready, it's very easy. The thing will float.
Okay.
It will float. And then that shows the food is ready.
Right.
So you can have it.
How much palm sugar?
A little bit will
Just
do.
a little
because
less
you
than
make
that?
your round is small, you put less.
Okay.
If your shape is a bit bigger, you can put more.
Okay, so I'm making a slightly bigger one here.
Can you make a bigger one? A jumbo size.
A little bit of the
Sugar.
in the middle. Oops, not too much. And then we're just going to close it up like a little. Can I do it like this?
Yes.
Okay. Like a little dumpling.
Like a dumpling. Yeah.
And then we just roll it.
up.
Get it nice and round or reasonably round, and pop it in.
Here you watch.
That one is floating.
One is floating. It's done.
Second one just came up.
Okay, you can take it off. You can take it off.
Okay.
And there we have our coconut here. And one thing to prevent the coconut from getting stale, when you leave it outside, once you buy it or you get it from the shops or you get it from any market, so you come back, you steam the coconut rice.
If you really can't get fresh coconut, you could use shredded coconut, and a lot of stores and supermarkets in the West will sell shredded coconut. Now, Chef gave me a tip. I think that would work also. If you buy the shredded coconut and you just steam it, put it in a little steam basket, steam it for
just 1 or 2 minutes.
1 or 2 minutes, a little bit of salt,
And that.
just a little bit of seasoning in there just to enhance the flavor of the coconut, and that will give you very close to what we have here. Man, that looks beautiful.
You can have it.
Okay, now look at that. Now that is still piping hot, but I can tell you, you can smell the fresh coconut.
You can
The fresh coconut.
and the pandan leaf.
This
comes the aroma very nice.
This has got a slightly gelatinous feeling to it, very soft. Just get that dripping out, yeah? It's coming out beautifully. Oh, that looks gorgeous, huh?
That's another one for you, ma'am. This is pandan. You can have the one.
Chef, that is beautiful. Yeah, that is gorgeous. Should they be eaten hot like that?
Can be eaten cold.
She can't have one. Michelle, do you want one, sweetheart? Michelle is dying to have one of these, so this one is going to you out there and to Michelle. So this is Chef Aznan at the Rasa Sayang Resort here at Batu Feringhi. Thank you very much, my friend.
Thank you very much.
Share the love. Give Chef the thumbs up.
Nice sharing with you.
And if you try this recipe at home, I want photographs on social media. Share them across. Hashtag Aznan, A-Z-N-A-N. Okay, and maybe we can see them. Be good.
Good.
We'll see you next time.
You can roll it here.
Okay.
And then after rolling here, the size, you can cut it like this. It's easier for you.
Nice tip.
The portion.
You see?
Okay.
Right? So that rock is Batu Feringhi.
That
so
is Batu Feringhi.
that's
there,
right.
is
He stand on the rock with a kerosene lamp,
it? Yeah.
and then he starts swinging this kerosene lamp to navigate the ship to this shore.
Wow.
And that time there were a lot of fishing villages, a lot of palm trees in this where we are standing right now. So that's why the fishermen, name this place after them, because they are seen as a foreigner, landing,
Foreigner rock.
foreigners rock. Oh, Rasa Sayang is a folk song.
Yeah.
You see? What happened is in the 70s when the owners was on site with the contractors trying to come up with some kind of vision how they're going to build this beautiful property, and they couldn't come up with a name. They got a list of names,
Right.
but they cannot decide which one would be appropriate for this beautiful property.
Yeah.
So they had a coffee. They have a coffee break in the coffee shop in town.
Yeah.
And the coffee shop owner turned on the radio, and here we are. He heard the song.
Rasa
It's called
Sayang.
Rasa Sayang.
Yeah.
That song is a folk song. It's very popular in Malaysia in the early 70s.
Okay.
Right? And this is how the tune sounds like this. Rasa sayang ye, rasa sayang sayang ye, ye lihat nona jauh, rasa sayang sayang ye. So it means feeling of love.
Feeling of love.
Yes. So we have a slogan for Rasa Sayang. We call it a love for life
Yeah.
and all its pleasure.